want to know how you went from being homeless twice to being on the
believing
show.
in people, trying to help people.
You were believing in people?
Trying to help people.
That made you homeless?
Trying to help people.
Really?
Southern guy, dumbass. Trying to give somebody shelter when I should have been like, I don't know what I can do for you. So yeah, people don't understand, like I lost my apartment in 2002. Lost my apartment. I was installing hardwood floors.
Wow.
I would get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and go install hardwood floors from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday, installing hardwood floors. And then go home. I didn't get up. I lived in LA from 2001 to 2008 without a car.
Wow.
Not possible.
What was that experience like?
I was like fucking Kane from Kung Fu. I'm just walking the streets. I was a fucking nomad. I just knew how to get around. I was a survivor. I just did it.
Yeah.
I just did it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to. I'm not one of the people. Even when I got homeless, no one knew I was homeless.
Right.
Because I didn't announce it. I was like, look, I need shelter. Can someone please help? Because I'm not.
Yeah.
You're not. Cause the problem is, I don't want anyone to use that against me later. Like, you remember that time you was eating out the trash can and I gave you a burger? No, I don't remember it because I didn't take the burger. I'll eat what's in the trash can before I let someone feel like they saved me. So I was installing hardwood floors, lost my apartment, and because I would leave work, get dropped off, or take the bus or the train or whatever. Some days I walk, and I would go home. I had varnish, cuts, everything, splinters. I'm pulling them out, wiping the varnish off, and I would run to every comedy club I could get to every day. Wow. And I would go to the Ha Ha Cafe and get a spot. They had a club called Mixed Nuts. I would try to go to that club to get a spot. I would go loiter over at the Improv to get a spot. I would loiter over at the Laugh Factory to get a spot. Comedy Store, wherever I could get stage time, I would go. And I would be out until like 1 in the morning. Go home, sleep for like 6 hours, maybe 5 or 6 hours, get up and repeat the same shit. I used to work at the Comedy Union on Pico and La Brea. People don't realize I used to work the ticket booth. I would do thank you, she'll seat you. I did that, DJ'd the music.
Wow.
And then we go perform.
Okay.
All in the same night.
This is so important because people want to know how to get it.
I used to get called angry. I used to call bitter. I won't say the comedian's name, but a comedian that took me under his wing, gave me a show to host that he was on, saw everything I went through, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything, knew everything about me. Sat next to my aunt on a plane, did not know it was my aunt. Sat next to my aunt on a plane and dogged me.
Wow.
To my aunt. My aunt never said one word. She just let him talk. Sat next to my aunt. And he's like, he's like, what do you do? He's like, I'm a comedian. He's like, oh, okay. And then,
what are the chances of that ever happening? You know what I mean? That is amazing.
Faith, the universe letting me know who.
What did that do to you?
Maybe it helped me decide there was one less hand I had to shake when I walk in a room. It also reminded me that, look, guys, I don't mean people ain't shit. Just give another confirmation. It's like, this dude gave me $20 one time because I ain't had no money. You know where I came from. You saw my living situation. He's an angry black comic. Am I? Really? Am I an angry black comic because I used to write jokes for you?
So when you see that person now, like...
A loser. I mean, he working.
Yeah.
But he works because he associates himself with people that's working.
Gotcha.
He can never generate his own on his own. And I feel bad for that because you'll never be what you want to be. You'll only be what somebody else who's working will allow you to be.
Well, based on just that grind, what advice would you give to somebody moving out here today?
Don't.
You would tell them
don't move to LA right now. Shit, you can go find an apartment under $1,000. You ain't gonna find a 1-bedroom apartment under $1,000. And if you do, it's not gonna be in a neighborhood where you can leave your car. You gotta take your car inside the apartment at the end of the night because it costs too much to live out here.
But what if they want what you want as bad as you want it? You gonna tell them not
the internet? You don't have to move anywhere now. Okay. There's comics now. It's just people on the internet.
You don't even respect them. You said
I don't. I don't. But who the fuck am I? Right? Who am I? I'm not one of the 4 horsemen. I'm not one of the heads on the Comedy Hall of Fame. Do it. Do what the fuck you gotta. At the end of the day, nobody respects how you got it.
Just that you got it.
That you got it.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I am a purist. I believe in you write your jokes, you go to a comedy club and you perform those jokes and you build an act and you build a respect and you build the integrity and you just make people respect you off your hustle. Now the internet is like, you got a phone. If you got one of these, you're a star.
Yeah.
You are a full-fledged star if you have one of these.